call our first evaluator, but before I asked Amir, what is your imagination, if you would have a chance to live like in a parallel universe, what would you do? What would be your life about? And Amir said that he'd like to be a famous person, maybe some Olympic champion. So yeah, let's meet our Olympic champion, Amir, with his evaluation speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Amir. I'm evaluator in Madina. Madina, your speech really great, and I remember a lot of movie when you showing your presentation. It's really interesting, bizarre. I pretend it's like foolish version and math theory, maybe. Okay, I hope Square will not domination on the world. And maybe we can use pigeon, use a spy and the drones. Okay. When you are showing the pigeon call, I remembered Asterix and Obelix movie. When the pigeon use us like in the mobile phone. And okay. Even if there are lizard people, and I guess you will be go to stop as a Spider-Woman. And okay, do you believe in the theory the planet is a flat?
Me personally?
Yes.
Honestly,
Maybe
no.
maybe turtle, rice and the elephant, one flat.
I believe in the traditional theory of Earth.
Okay. Cheese moon. When you showing presentation in the cheese moon, you love yes cheese.
Yeah.
I remember one cartoon, British cartoon, Gromit and the Wallis. Wallis character loved cheese, and he decided to traveling in the moon cheese. He really loved and he decided.
We can see.
Okay. Today I also I remember a lot of film when you topic and when talk about bizarre, I remember it's anti-Superman. Who knows bizarre Superman? Sure. Okay. Okay. Do you believe that you have bizarre version in the multiverse?
100%, yes. Maybe it's even this world. But I'm disguised as a lizard bizarro.
Okay. Bizarre. This version. It is Superman foolish version in the multiverse. If you not, no. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Amir, for your evaluation. Okay. Next, I'd like to call Aizhan to the stage to make an evaluation for Asanali.
My pencil.
What?
Please send me my pencil.
The pencil over there.
Pencil,
Yeah.
So I asked Aizhan what would be your life in the parallel in another multiverse, and Aizhan had a very special answer. I didn't expect that Aizhan would prefer to stay in this multiverse and just spend more quality time with the people around. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Madame Toastmaster.
General
Moderator,
Thank
sorry.
you. Sorry, yeah.
So today I have an honor to evaluate our Asanali, the professor of mimology class. And thank you very much for delivering your speech. It was brilliant, Asanali. Honestly, I like the topic. Did you like the topic, mimology? Here is a good work that he did. He explained us the theory, like from what mimology starts, how to make the good man, not my man. how to do a great meal. What kind of ingredients you need to cook this meal well. So you did a great job. Thank you. I really enjoyed how you shared with us this kind of strange and maybe authentic information and made it so clear to understand. So I liked how you handed off your textbooks, like, oh, did you prepare well for your class? And you said, okay, in case you didn't have your textbook, here you are. Or you can just download them from the Amazon for free. Something he said for kind of $5 and 50. 50. Also, wow, you're going to be a great teacher who is monetizing his
That's a common practice.
Yes. So I really like the fact of engaging with the audience, how you prepared well and introduced us to the culture of me. So your voice level could be higher, but you had disturbance from as other people's speakers had. But I like how you handled. You are not allowed here to make something noise, or you are distracted from this class. So it was good, and you had purposeful movement to show the examples here. But what can I say to improve in the next speeches? That you are not showing your back to the audience. Maybe it's good when you are saying like, oh, here you are, look at this example, or look at this example, but you are not showing your kind of back, to the audience. And so I liked your role of professor. It was so nice, and I bet that all of us sitting here will applaud to our Asanali for giving us this great lesson. Thank you.
And for the next evaluation speech, let me introduce Zhanna, invite to the stage. And I asked Zhanna also, what would your life in a parallel multiverse would be? And Zhanna would like to do something very, very different from what Zhanna does today. Some maybe probably new path, new career, new surrounding, everything totally different from what happens now. But I guess it's still possible to expand. So yeah, thank you, Zhanna, for answering, and please take the stage.
Thanks so much. Hello everyone. So today I'm evaluating Togzhan's speech about emotional intelligence. So just wanted to bring your attention that Togzhan, you are doing a great job. Actually, I'm just, how to say, seeing how Togzhan is growing as a speaker. Because I remember when she joined first time our club and then her first speeches, now I see the confident person who's, walking around the stage, giving very clear speech. Her spoken language was super clear. I assume everyone could hear her voice, despite the sound that here we were having, despite all the distractions with the clicker, that the slide was not working. You could handle, this some stress level that you had during your speech. Also, the great thing that she could engage the audience. She spoke with you. Tried the practice by closing your eyes. So it's amazing. So thanks so much for using such things during your speech. So it really makes different, from your previous speeches. So it's amazing. And also, I like the storytelling skills. It's very important when you are improving your public speaking skills to be a great storyteller, right? Because we are telling something to someone always. So I really enjoyed while you gave the example from your life about your students. So I assume for you to have the catching in the first time, it was very good storytelling example. So since we are all here to improve our skills, I also want to maybe mention a few more things that you may work on your further believe that the content that you delivered today could be have some improvements. For instance, while you are having some speech, delivering some topic, also the purpose of today's speech for Togzhan is to have a persuasive speech, like to convey some topic, to sell us that topic. So I assume you should maybe have it in the beginning to give a clear message what we are going today, going to listen today, like why the EQ, emotional intelligence, it's much more important than your the science knowledge that you have. So we need to know more maybe statistics or some numbers to show you data, like to sell us your today's topic. So I needed some maybe more facts, why we need now starting to work on our emotional intelligence, why it's important, because it's really huge topic, because if you control your emotions, you can control surroundings, right? So how it's important, so I needed more things also to work on your slides. It was too busy, some slides for me, because I was just trying to catch what it's like connected, how to your speech. Maybe you should also work like what you are telling, also what you have on your slides, because it was sometimes different what you are telling. Also, the last thing that I have to say that you should end the speech with some final call for some commitment, to give at least like 3 different facts or examples that could sell us your topic today, not only one case that you had with your kid. So I assume these like advices might be useful for your future speeches. Otherwise, she did a great job. Just to let you know, if you don't know Togzhan, she's doing a great job, and we see the difference that she has. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you, Zhanna, for your evaluation. And I'd like to call on stage our last evaluator, Aigul, who will be evaluating speech of Yerlan. And I asked Aigul also what is your life in a parallel universe, and the answer was, at least for me, very, very inspiring. Aigul said that she'd like to do some research, traveling, and develop innovation, so probably some sort of scientist. But what didn't change is that at the end of the day, Aigul would like to come home to the family. It was really touching for me. So thank you for the answer. And please welcome Aigul.
So what is ineffable with this person is that Yerlan is very active in his role as leadership team member, but he rarely gives speeches. And it's a pity for me, because I still remember his speech he gave last time, and it was how to be billionaire. It was using visuals, it was telling us his personal story. And today we have heard another personal story, and the beginning was very inspiring. It is a personal story about a city what changed my life. It took immediately my attention, and speaking about Manchester, I fell in love with that city. Please applause if you feel the same. And we have seen this way of Yerlan to his dream, what we heard at the end of the speech. So he spoke about the pressure he had, and can you remember what pressure he had, Yerlan? Yes. Had Yerlan at the beginning of his trip?
Yes.
It was?
English.
English?
And GPA about flat.
Yes, it was flat. And what was his expression from Manchester at first? Maybe it is
Nobody
wonder.
picked up him from there.
Nobody
picked up him from there.
Yes, bad.
Everything was bad. Food was bad.
Yes.
Disappointed.
Yes, and meals was bad, and he didn't like the weather, it was rainy, and he didn't understand people. And he also gave us practical use of pronunciation. So if I would go to Manchester, and I hope I will take a lesson from Yerlan, how to be prepared to pronunciation. It was really inspiring, and it is really a personal story what is interesting to know? Interesting to know his way from beginning, from this pressure, from this what one person doesn't like the city, to the way when he would like to be president of Manchester. So inspiring. And I really liked the content. I really liked the structure. It was a bright beginning. It was the story about his study, and also bright conclusion at the end. What I would like to recommend to Yerlan, he's a very calm person. And maybe that's why he was just standing here and not using the stage. And I also would like to see his bright side when he is expressing more his emotions, when he is walking here using this stage and like using these pauses and using the speed of his speech. I know that he is a very bright speaker. I would like to wish him and to us to have pleasure to speak and to listen to his speeches very often. Thank you, Yerlan. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Aigul, for this inspiring, great speech. And that's all about the evaluation session. Now let me call to the stage our Mr.